I have a timer that attaches to an outside faucet, then to a water hose. But when I set the timer and turn on the water, water trickles out of a little round hole above the timer, the part that attaches to the outside faucet. Even when I turn the water to barely on, water trickles out. I bought a new timer and it too has this overflow hole. What am I doing wrong? I want to turn the water on and leave it and then let the timer water my plants every day for a set period. It looks like this: https://www.rapidgrower.com/forms/wizard watering system timer order forms/.
Welcome, I will do my best to help you with your problem. Give me a minute to check out your timer. Where is the water leaking out? At the hose connection? If the water is leaking from anywhere other than the hose connections, then there is something wrong with the timer. This type of time is pretty common and easy to use. You just screw it onto your outside faucet and screw your hose onto the other end. It shouldn't leak out of the timer itself ever unless the timer is defective. Our chat has ended, but you can still continue to ask me questions here until you are satisfied with your answer. Come back to this page to view our conversation and any other new information. What happens now? Or, you can reply to me using the box below. If you keep having a problem with this timer, then just send it back and get a different brand/model. You can buy this type of timer at any home or garden center. If it's leaking at the hose connection where timer attaches to the faucet, then you either didn't use a hose washer in that connection, or the hose washer they gave you is junk, and you should just replace it with a decent hose washer. REC 41082.99469178824.
There is a round hole that is in the neck of the attaching portion of the timer. It appears to be some type of overflow hole because the new one that I bought at another location has that same hole. If you have not used this timer yourself, please open this question up to other experts.
Hello and thank you for using JustAnswer.com. I will assist you today with your question to the best of my ability. These weep holes are a normal operation of the timer, as it is necessary for the proper function of the unit to keep the internal shaft properly lubricated and to flow and operate the timer, as water must pass through the unit in order for the water-driven timer to properly function. If no water flows, then the timer will not operate. The weep hole allows for flow of the timer regardless of the end of the hose, so the timer can properly close and secure the valve in the closed position.
So you're saying that even though there is a battery to operate the timer, that water needs to drip out of weep hole at all times? That's a lot of wasted water. I thought maybe I was using it upside down, or maybe the black collar was supposed to rotate to cover it. I can't get it to move over the hole, or maybe there is another part that has to be used with the timer.
There are no other parts, and the hole is present in all models. The water that runs out of the hole should be a minuscule part of the water used during the watering process.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert, now visit JustAnswer.com/YTHI.